Hey, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you've been having a good day. We're going to have a few guests here tonight, and we're going to have some games for some prizes to celebrate my 5,000 subs. So hopefully you'll get to participate in that. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to bring on our first guest, which is Alex Thomas. Hey, Alex.
Hey, what's going on, Tony?
How's it going?
I'm doing all right. Just another day, another day in the YouTube world, the collector's world, the Blu-ray world.
Right. So Movie Hunter is here. Good evening, Movie Hunter.
What's going on, Movie Hunter?
So Alex, tell us a little bit about your channel.
Well, my YouTube channel is called Alex Thomas, and basically the content that I make is Blu-ray hunting. I started doing Blu-ray hunting videos. I do Blu-ray update videos, Blu-ray collection videos. I do occasionally movie reviews. When I started doing YouTube, I actually did gameplay at first, but then I moved away from that, and then I started doing more movie reviews and Blu-ray content because that was the stuff I really enjoyed talking about, and I really didn't have that many people to talk to it about. So I'm like, I'll just express all my thoughts about Blu-rays and movies on YouTube to connect with other people that like the same things that I like. And
Yes. So a lot of people, there's a lot of gamers out there that stream. So that's kind of flooded, So
yeah,
I think
for sure.
if you think about it, there's a lot of people that collect Blu-rays too, but it seems like a little bit nicer community for me.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how many people, like, I wasn't really aware of your channel until about a month ago. So there's a lot of people that collect Blu-rays that I'm not even very familiar with. So it's always good to meet other collectors.
Yeah, and haven't been collecting movies longer than you. I'm only 28 years old, but I've been collecting Blu-rays alone since about 2014. I think I started really collecting. So that's when I started heavily collecting Blu-rays. I was collecting DVDs in high school and earlier, when I was really little, getting them for Christmas and birthdays and stuff.
Yeah.
But when I was little, I always wanted a huge movie collection because I used to get, like, if I was a friend of yours, I would get very jealous just to walk into your room and see all the movies that you own. I know I always wanted that as a kid. So now I have over 1,000 Blu-rays now, and I'm very proud of it.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I don't really have very many people that I get to share my collection with. I don't, nobody ever comes to visit with us. Me and my wife, my kids, we live up here in the boondocks. So this is pretty much my getaway.
Yeah.
I get to enjoy it all by myself. Plus, I get to share it with other people on YouTube.
Yeah.
So we have Ken here from Mid-Level Media. He's in the chat.
What up? What up, Ken?
Ken, you can always join us on screen if you want to. I sent you a link to your Instagram.
Yes, sir.
And then Movie Hunter says, "You guys rock. I could never go in front of the camera and do what you guys do." Well,
it's trust me, it took me a while because even when I was doing gameplay, I never showed my face when I was doing gameplay, and even doing reviews very early, I was very hesitant to go in front of the camera and do certain things, especially when it came to doing reviews or showing my Blu-rays, and it just takes the effort to do it. I mean, once you make a couple of videos and you see yourself doing it, you would always want to do it.
Yeah, and I started YouTube 8 years ago, and my first several videos that I did, my unboxings and things, I never was on camera. It was always very awkward. It still gets a little bit awkward, but you kind of get used to it.
Were you one of the ones that just you saw your hands and you just heard your voice?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't very flattering. So Ken says that the dream was always to have a video store in my house, and now I'm living my dream.
Yeah, always going into Blockbuster. I know I had Hollywood Video. Did you have Hollywood Video in your areas where you stayed? Yeah.
Yeah,
that's why I always go into those stores. That's why I always wanted to, for sure.
Yeah, I actually worked in a video store back in 1990. And, Yeah, I always enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed working in the video store. I didn't work at a big blockbuster or Hollywood video. It was pretty much just it was called Video Country, and it was just a little mom and pop video
Oh,
store, but
okay.
it was fun. So Rev 4K is here. Says
What up,
Alex
Red 4K?
been on everyone's channel the last couple of weeks, making moves.
Man, I'm just showing support, man. I just want to talk to other collectors, man. I just want to talk to you guys. That's the only thing. That's the only crazy thing I will always want to do. Like, and trust me, I already done. I just want to promote you guys' channel because I enjoy what you guys do. So that's why I've been wanting to come on your channels as much as I can to promote.
It's
You
always
know,
nice to have somebody join along.
yeah. Oh, that's the only reason why I do it.
Okay, we have Luke 1296 is here. Hello, Luke.
What up, Luke?
We got Dan from Reject Films on.
Congrats on 5K. Congrats on 5K, man.
Dan's got a great channel also. If you haven't checked out Reject Films, he is real big into horror movies. So definitely check that out. Yep, Alex is doing that YouTube tour. You know how they have talk shows? Well, people do talk show tour.
Yeah.
Alex's tour.
I just, like I said, I don't see it that way. I just see myself as a random guy from Cleveland, Ohio, and I just want to talk to you guys about movies and collecting. Man, trust me, I got a small YouTube channel like everybody else. I don't see myself as no type of person, you know.
Got Destin Lawley here. I know Destin.
What's going on, Dustin? He said he's a big fan of your channel. Love the collection.
Kevin Swami. I don't know any other collectors either, but I have found some friends on Reddit and other forums. Good communities. Now that's one thing I don't really do very often is go on Reddit. And forums. Do you do that, Alex?
No, I go on Blu-ray.com. They got a section on Blu-ray.com. You can look at people's comments about certain things. I don't never comment back, but I do read the comments and stuff on certain things. I'd rather just do it on YouTube because I feel like it's easier on YouTube than it is doing Reddit or any forums or anything like that.
Yeah, no, I do go to Blu-ray.com a lot and look at the forums there, especially with book releases and different things that I'm looking at for when I'm, when there's sales going on. I'll go on Blu-ray.com and look at what would be interesting for me to purchase.
Yeah.
Red 4K says, I haven't met a bad apple in the physical media collecting community. Everyone is so supportive and great with each other, which is
I agree.
Very true.
I agree.
We're a dying breed.
Yeah, we are, man. Like I said, Tony, you better just keep everything so nice and stored, man. We're the last of a dying breed for sure when it comes to physical media collectors, man. It's crazy.
Especially the way that the Targets and the Best Buys are looking on the shelf.
Yeah, I just went to Target, and like I said, it's the same way. Just one shelf or one aisle of movies, and there's nothing but new releases, Disney, and Marvel. That's all you see.
Yeah. Says Movie Hunter 2020 says I just refound Basement Blues a week ago. I used to follow ToyKlectrr when I collected pops years ago. Then sold all my pops and never followed those toy channels since. So I've always been a Blu-ray collector, but there was a period of time where I got into Funko Pops. It got way out of control. Spent a lot of money, and as you can see, I don't really have any pops on display any longer. I've actually got some pops on eBay right now. I'm trying to get rid of some.
Yeah,
but those pops are very addictive.
Yeah, I got about 200 of them. 200 more than I really don't need. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I might end up doing that. I might end up just selling the ones that I really don't care about, because there's some I just look at and be like, why do I have this one? Why do I have this?
Right.
I might as well just start selling them because they're nice to look at. Like, they really are. Like, I got some displayed behind me. They look nice, but sometimes they get overbearing, especially if you're like, I'm trying to move and I know moving all my stuff is going to be very frustrating.
Oh yeah, I can't ever move. I got too much stuff. Reject Film says, Tony, I saw some new vintage slips for some classic movies today at Walmart, but only DVD.
No, we don't touch DVDs.
Yep, and gets very disappointing. When they have a really good slipcover, but they only own their DVDs for whatever.
Yeah, Walmart does that a lot with their when they release slips for movies that they release them. They're nice titles, but they're on DVD, and we really don't care about that. But I went to my Walmart, and they are dead on physical media. I went in there, walked around there trying to find even the $5 $7.88 bin. They don't even have that anymore.
Wow.
So I'm like, man, I guess I got to exile Walmart when I'm trying to find even new releases. The new release section was done. So I guess I just got to stick to Target and Best Buy, or
Yeah. So when physical media dies off, people that hated on us going to be begging to borrow the movie they can't find on streaming.
Yes, they are. Trust me. My mom still consistently calls me and try to ask me to borrow a movie. I literally gave her all my DVDs that I didn't want because I already owned them. And she was so happy that I did that because she was basically kept asking me to borrow a movie.
Yeah. I'm not one that really likes to loan out his movies, but if it's somebody I work with that I know that's not going to damage stuff, then I'll definitely loan my movies out.
Yeah. Now what I would do if I got the Blu-ray DVD combo pack, they'll get the DVD, but they won't get the Blu-ray.
Right.
So I let my manager wanted to watch Aladdin, and I basically just gave her my DVD copy, and I didn't give her my Blu-ray copy. I'm like, oh yeah, you can get the DVD. If you damage the DVD, I'm not gonna be mad because I still have my Blu-ray copy.
So Luke 1296 says, you guys are so lucky you get so many slipcovers. Here in Australia, it's very rare for titles slipcovers.
Yeah.
Undo. So we are very lucky because I know I like my slipcovers.
Yeah, I see people post photos that are overseas and some of them don't have slips, and it's very upsetting.
So Red 4K says, you see Target has a new Sicario steelbook for pre-order, but it's only a Blu-ray. Wonder why it's not a new 4K steelbook instead.
Then I'm not gonna pre-order it. Then I'm not pre-ordering it if it's not 4K. So I have the second Sicario in 4K, but I won't have the first one, and I regret it not buying that in the first one in 4K. But if it's not in 4K, I'm not gonna get that steelbook.
I got some really nice. I got some pretty nice Sicario steelbooks from the UK. So I'm happy to have those, but I'll definitely pick that one up at Target also. So yeah. Ken says pretty soon we'll all be on StreamYards together, crying and clutching our Blu-rays very close to chest.
Yeah.
And Dan at Reject Film says physical media will be back full force once the new generation of teens wants the retro feel, just like vinyl has.
Now, I agree with Reject Film because I went to Target and they have a whole section of vinyls. When I mean the section behind the Blu-rays were all vinyls. And it was crazy. I'm like, so maybe Blu-ray will make a comeback within the next couple years because they had a whole bunch of record players underneath them, like so many different kind of record players under there as well. So who knows, man? Like I said, or it's going to be like a lot of used stores are going to start opening up to get these movies, and we're going to get like a lot of resale stores that resell the movies.
Yeah. Now we live in a little small town here in Georgia. We're about 40 miles north of Atlanta.
Okay.
And we actually have in our little small town, we actually have video stores still.
Okay.
And you wouldn't believe the number of people who actually still go out to the video stores and rent DVDs and such.
So you guys still have a rental place where you can rent movies from too?
Yeah, which I never do because I don't. But
you can buy movies from there too.
Yeah.
Okay. That's nice.
Yeah. So Mid-Level Media, I will buy those cool new horror slips at Walmart on DVD.
We know, Ken. We know. Ken will buy DVDs. He will buy DVDs from Dollar Tree. We know. We know, Ken. We know.
He'll buy all those Dollar Tree multi-packs.
Yeah, I said in my video when I did a Blu-ray hunting video, because I went to a Dollar Tree way out of my area. Like it was out in the Goonies in Ohio. And I'm like, maybe they'll have Blu-rays there. Nope. I did not see a single Blu-ray. So I don't know what Dollar Tree you guys have or where they ship y'all stuff to, but I don't get anything in none of the stores I go to.
Yeah, I don't either. I can't even stand to even try to look for them.
Yeah, because they don't set them up right.
So Luke 296 says he bought Halloween on 4K today on Amazon because the price dropped. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get here.
Which one? You bought the original or you bought the 2018? Because you got to be more specific because they're both called Halloween, which was stupid. But hopefully it's the 1978 version because at that point in time, that was out of print for a minute. So if you got it on Amazon, you better snag it because it could go out of print again.
Ken loves How to Lose a Guy.
Oh, here we go.
What's your guys' opinion on Ken's gym?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days it's a decent comedy, I guess, but I don't put it in my top 10 if that's what you're asking.
Says Ken loves it.
Yeah, I know. They go back and forth on it. That's what they kept doing on the stream with me and Ken had.
So Dan says, I do agree with more secondhand shops. When more and more online people will watch and sell what they get from Amazon and such, hopefully meaning more boutique stuff secondhand.
Yeah, that's the thing that's hard for me to find is secondhand boutique labels like Screen Factory, Criterion, and Arrow.
Yeah, and we don't. We used to have a place down where I am where they had secondhand stuff, but I went to one of them recently and it just had a bunch of garbage, pretty much.
Yeah.
I know that you say you get a lot of your stuff from the Exchange.
Yeah, this place is called The Exchange, and like I said, they have some decent deals, decent titles. I think I might do another Blu-ray hunt video. I'm gonna go into some different ones, because they got a lot in the area of Ohio, and they have a lot of good deals. Like I said, they got this whole section just for $5 Blu-rays, and that's where half of my collection mostly came from was that place. Like it's funny, I want to go in there and just tell them, like, I'd be buying all your stuff and just showing it off on YouTube, like. But you did that store, that one store called The Exchange, built basically my entire collection.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So Ken says, to be fair, I haven't seen it in a while, but of the early 2000s Matthew McConaughey rom-coms, I remember enjoying that one. So I don't know that I've ever seen that.
Yeah, it's with Matthew McConaughey, but it was one of his earlier rom-com films. Like I said, it's okay. It's an okay comedy. It's an early 2000s comedy, so. Think of like not saying like American Pie, but something like that.
Yeah, I'm thinking. Yeah, I remember something like that, but I don't know that I've ever seen it. So Luke says the original, of course. So Luke got the original Halloween.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did it come with a slipcover? That's what I want to know. Did it come with a slip? Because Amazon sucks with slipcovers.
Yeah, you were just saying that yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah, I got Hook on 4K in the mail, and if one thing I said, I knew it wasn't gonna come with a slipcover. I knew it wasn't, and I was a little upset. But I'm like, hey, I got it online. I didn't buy it at the store, so I basically had to just bite the bullet and just say, just chalk it up, no slipcover, because I know the slipcover looks nice for Hook.
Yeah. So let's see. Dan says that the Exchange knows what they go for, and most boutique stuff is higher than Facebook groups. Nice to find a person though.
Yeah, for sure.
So we have so I'm wondering, we have 16, I think we have 16 people currently watching. So please, if you'd like to participate, definitely leave us a question in the comments. We will be having a game soon. Got my little numbers here. What we're going to do is we're going to ask. I'm going to shrink the screen a little bit so we can see these. So I've got some Steelbooks and I've got some T-shirts to give away, and they are brand new T-shirts. They're a lot of different varieties of them. So we're going to do some T-shirts and we're going to do some Steelbooks, but we're going to do that here in just a little while. So Movie Hunter says to thumbs up everyone, boost that algorithm. Red 4K says I've ordered about 15 Screen Factories over the last week online, and 12 of them had slips. I got lucky. So that is
nice. Nice. Now, did you get them from the website? Because sometimes if you do get them from the website, you do get them. You get the slip. But I think if you order them like when they first come out, you will get the slip. But I think I ordered Candyman off Amazon, and I didn't get a slip for that, which I was upset about.
Yeah.
Because I like doing it where I keep the slip and then I reverse the cover art because I can have different like covers.
Yeah, Candyman actually came with 2 different kinds of slips.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. See, I knew you got both versions. Did you get the Arrow version too?
I wish. I
Yeah,
did the Arrow version.
because that one got a Steelbook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also have Tommy Starr here with us.
Yo, I watch Tommy Starr all the time when he used to make his Blu-ray hunting videos. Shout out to you, Tommy Starr. When his channel wasn't even called Tommy Starr at the time, it was called like THD Healthy something. Because I think at first he was a weight losing channel at first, but he got a great collection as well.
Yeah, he does. He was just on a live stream last month with me. We had a really good time. So 4K media, guys, if it's an older 4K title, you always know it won't come with a slipcover.
Yeah.
So the slips are really getting hard to find. Which I'm very fortunate that's usually why I'll go ahead and purchase them right when they get released. Because a lot of times they'll just be without the slip real quick.
Yeah. Even newer releases, because I think another one is like Alita Battle Angel. Like Alita Battle Angel is when you find it in stores, you sometimes can't get sometimes you can't get a slip for those new releases either. You gotta literally like get them when they first are there.
Yeah. So Luke 1296 says I won't know until it comes. I've been lucky with slipcovers before though. I bought the Doctor Who Tom Baker season 7 Blu-ray with a slipcover almost 2 years after it came out.
Okay, yeah, see, but yeah, it most likely that was a very they most likely had a lot of copies of that Blu-ray probably, because usually if it sells pretty well, those slipcovers go if it sells really well.
Reject Film says hit that like button.
Hit that like button.
Turner Fan 77 is here. What's up, guys?
What up?
Turner Fan's a good guy. He's on my Instagram. Thanks for showing up. Luke 1296, he says he got that from Amazon.
I guess I just have to wait and see if it comes with a slip. Most likely it won't come with a slip, but I was thankful to get the Halloween with a slip. I was so thankful.
Now, Rev 4K says that he uses Amazon and Hamilton Books. Do you know I've never actually purchased anything from Hamilton Book before, but I do see a lot of people pick up from Hamilton Books when they have sales.
Yeah. So can you order it? You can buy online and they ship it to you?
They must.
Okay. I'm gonna have to go in there.
Before.
Yeah, another place that I'm a follow this guy, his name is Films at Home, but he orders from Bull Moose. They have a store, Bull Moose. He orders a lot from there too. But every time I go in there, it's weird with their prices.
We have Dark Knight 1998 with us. Hey, Dark Knight, it's good to have you here. It has been a while.
What's going on?
Congrats on my 5K. I really appreciate it.
5K, buddy.
We have Movie Collector Geek from the UK with us.
What's going on?
How's it going?
I love hearing people from overseas coming over to watch us, man. Shout out to you guys. I know it's late. I know it's really late over there.
Yes. So 4K Media, guys, I'm starting my Screen Factory collection at the moment, so I know so many don't have slips anymore. Now,
you'll be surprised.
If you're thinking about, so speaking about Screen Factory, Shop Factory, now Tommy Starr has a big collection of Screen Factory, which is always great. Let's see what Ken has to say. Yeah, Ken wants to try Hamilton Books. He still hasn't jumped onto that yet.
Yeah.
I haven't either. So Hamilton is fantastic to pick up older titles for about $4 or $5 a piece, which is always good.
Maybe I do need to go in there because that's around my avenue right there.
So the Snyder Cut Steelbook.
I hope.
I just have watched the Snyder Cut this past weekend. I really, really enjoyed it.
This is your first time. This your first time watching it?
Yep, and it was the 4 hours went by really fast. I thought it was great. so much better than the original cut. Okay, let's see. We have Turner fan 77 says I haven't went down the Arrow video. He has went down the Arrow video rabbit hole.
I haven't yet, just because they're so expensive, man. Even at the exchange, they still sell them brand new for about $35 for just one, and it's not even the special. It's just a regular case. It doesn't come with a slip case or none of that stuff.
Yeah, like I like the hard boxes and the
yeah. I see you. I see you picked up the American Werewolf in London Steelbook.
I watched that today. It was excellent.
I wanted that, man. I want that Steelbook just for the artwork. I already got a Steelbook for it.
Yeah,
I got this generic one from Target.
Yeah, do you know I had that whole line that you have right there.
Yeah,
all that came out. I ended up selling all of those.
Yeah, this is a terrible artwork. It's terrible.
I hated it. I didn't like the way that they looked. But man, this right here is just amazing.
That's beautiful. That's a beautiful Steelbook.
Yeah, the unboxing of it will show you a little bit more of the details.
Yeah, I watched it. I had to watch because I had to see it how it looked in someone else's hands. Because I seen the pictures and I'm like, I need to see how it looks. Yeah. I might bite the bullet and buy it. But I'm upset it's not in 4K, is it? It's just a regular Blu-ray in it. See, they messing up. That would have been a perfect 4K release.
Some countries got a 4K release, but we did not. And
wow.
Didn't get a 4K release either.
Wow.
So Dan says that he's got to go. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Thanks again, Dan, for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. So Mid-Level Media is waiting on my Easter sale Arrow haul. I have a feeling it will be a while. So, I didn't even participate in that Arrow sale just because I had just done the Kino Lorber sale, and I've done the Warner Archive sale, and I spent a lot of money last month, and I still haven't received my second order from the Warner Archive sale. Still waiting for those to show up.
Yeah, you went ham. I saw your post on Instagram. Like, look at all those titles. Wow.
Man, too much. So, as far as the live streams, I've been busy working, and everybody else has been streaming. I don't want to interrupt, other people doing their live streams. So I've been doing them maybe at least once a month. Me and Tommy Starr were on last month, and so maybe once a month is when I've been doing my live streams. I was doing it back during last year. I would do it every week.
Yeah.
And then I got busy, being back at work and everything else. Kind of took a back seat. So Tony, you didn't grab the Diabolic DVD exclusive with the slip box for the American Werewolf. So I got this. So here's a slip box that has that Steelbook in it.
Okay.
Yep, I got that. And I got, so anyway, that's what I got. I got that one.
Didn't it come with a whole bunch of other stuff, or you just got the slip box?
I want to say it has maybe some art cards in it or something.
Okay, I remember. Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it sealed up. So Movie Collector Geeks, congratulate me on the 5,000 subs. I really appreciate that. He has been with me since the very beginning.
Nice.
He has his own YouTube channel, so definitely check that out.
All right.
If you want to see what they're getting in the UK, he's definitely got a great channel to see what they got coming from the different boutique labels there. Movie Hunter 2020 says, I keep all my Steelbooks sealed. That's why I love watching you guys unbox them. My kids hate me for it because half the artwork is covered with a slip.
Yeah, I do not cover my Steelbooks up. I don't know, maybe I'm just not a big collector like you guys are, because I don't seal them. I just keep them out. I don't put a cover over them or anything.
I am actually got some more bags in today in the mail because all my stuff that I open up, even the slip covers, they go inside a bag just to keep it protected.
Pristine, because that's the only problem I have with slips is that they get, especially if you keep pulling them out, you're gonna end up destroying the top of the slip cover.
Yeah, and I can't stand the way that looks.
Yeah, I got the Dark Knight Rises when it first came out on Blu-ray. I still had that original slipcover, and the top of it is just destroyed because how many times I took it off the shelf.
So let's get through a couple more comments, and then we're going to do one of the giveaway games. So Tommy Star says, I did get it, so he's excited about that. Hopefully he got it. It has a poster in it, apparently.
You need me to open the door? All right, hold on 1 second.
How do you feel John Wick changing writers for number 4? I don't know. Hopefully it'll still be good. I'm hoping that number 4 will be the last one. I think they could have really ended it with number 3, but I do enjoy all 3 of the John Wick films, and I'll definitely be excited to watch John Wick 4.
I'm very excited for John Wick 4. I think John Wick Chapter 3 was very surprisingly good. I didn't think I was really gonna like it because the second one, I don't know, it felt like it didn't have the same punch as the first one did because John Wick was killing in the first movie for a reason, and he got kind of thrown into the life in the second one, so he didn't really have a purpose.
So we're going to go over here in just a second, Tommy Star, how the giveaway is going to work. Home movie collection 8K. Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
What's going on?
Thanks for joining us. So let's talk about this game. I'm trying to figure out how this is going to work. But I do have boxes here numbered 1 through 12, and I've got T-shirts, and I've got Steelbooks to give away. I'm going to share my screen for just a second to show you. I want to show you the T-shirts if I can find them. Here, let me
leave the camera.
I'm not very good at the sharing of the screen, but I'm going to try. Okay. So, can y'all see these T-shirts?
Yeah.
Okay, so we have DC and Marvel T-shirts. These are all brand new in their bag. So these are the selections. They're all size large. So, you know, if you can't wear a large, maybe you can gift it to somebody. But these are the 9 T-shirts that I have. So what we're going to do is we're going to select somebody in the chat. I really should have thought this through a little bit better because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. So I've got boxes number 1 through 12. Somebody in the chat's going to get to select a box. To be able to do that, the first person in the chat that can name I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of something good. Okay, the first person in the chat, I'm just going to do an easy question very first off just to get the thing going. The first person in the chat that can name the capital city of Georgia gets to choose the first number. So I'm watching the chat. Whoever guesses the capital city of Georgia first gets to choose a number. But we're going to hold off. Okay, so Tommy Star said it first. Now, Alex Thomas wants to participate in these games, and he's going to have a chance to do that. But Tommy Star was the first one to answer. He said Atlanta, which is correct. I am from Georgia, so I just thought of that. Alex, I want you to be thinking of a good trivia question that we can do next.
All
so
right.
Tommy Star, I need you to choose a number 1 through 12. So once Tommy gives us a number 1 through 12, he's going to get to choose a box. And while he's doing that, so I showed you the T-shirts. I'm going to show you the Steelbooks real quick. These are your choices for the Steelbooks. We have the Mortal Kombat 2-pack Steelbook. We have 1917 Steelbook 4K. We have Friday the 13th from the UK Steelbook. This is the '80 movie, the original.
Nice.
We have a Mondo Steelbook for Toy Story. We have Smoking Aces, another great movie. This is a Steelbook from the UK. These are all region free, so you can play them on any player.
Nice.
We have Independence Day Steelbook, still wrapped
Nice.
from the UK. We have the Steve Austin 4 movie collection that you can select. Now, the only Region B Steelbook I have is Sharknado, but it's a beautiful Steelbook.
Nice.
I mean, it may not be the best movie in the world, but it's a beautiful.
Mhm.
So those are the Steelbooks that you get to select if you select the correct number. So Tommy Star selects number 7. So I'm going to pick up box number 7. Number 7 says, choose a Steelbook. So Tommy Star gets to choose one of these Steelbooks. So that's as easy as it gets, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Tommy Star, which Steelbook would you like to have?
I got a feeling he's gonna pick Friday 13th.
I don't know. He may already have something.
Yeah. He double dips a lot.
So while Tommy's deciding on which Steelbook he wants to get, and if you need me to tell you what those Steelbooks are again, I can do that. Alex, can you have you thought of a question that you could ask? Okay, Tommy Star has chosen the 1917 Steelbook.
Nice.
So he chose 1917. Now, Tommy, this will not have a digital code. I hope you're okay with that. But this is intact. It has everything but the digital code included. If you will send me a DM on my Instagram account, or actually, you know how to get in touch with me. You can do it through Messenger or whatever. Send me your address and I'll get that mailed out to you. So Tommy Star got 1917. So thanks, Tommy, for participating.
I'm thinking of a question.
We're gonna get through some of these chat questions real quick.
Yeah.
Let me go back up to the top here. We've got Luke 1296 asking if we're excited for the new Mortal Kombat movie. Did you buy the new Steelbook for both of the films? So I did. I got both Steelbooks. Did you get the Steelbooks, Alex?
Yeah, I got the Steelbook for the 2 movie pack. I think I showed them on 4K channel. I did a Blu-ray update showing them as well on my YouTube channel. It was surprisingly because that was the last copy. That was at my Best Buy. I don't know if they restocked them. Some people said they did.
I had to actually drive 30 miles to go get mine.
Wow.
Picked up 2 of them. They had 2 I could pick up for store pickup. So I ordered both of them so I could give one away. So one of those will be one of our giveaways.
So you bought 2?
I bought 2, yeah. Usually with Steelbooks, if I don't get to put my hands on them in the store, I'll order 2. The goal is I'll order 2. I'll go in the store. If I can get it off the shelf, I'll order it off the shelf. I'll pick it up off the shelf, take it home, open it up. If it's damaged, then I'll go do my store pickup.
Okay.
So I have a whole routine that I go through because I'm crazy. Okay, let's see. We've got Turner fan. Tony, thanks again for the help with Friday the 13th box set. You and Ken are my 2 favorites, which is very nice for you to say that. So, yeah, Turner fan 77 just recently purchased the Friday the 13th box set, which is nice. Home Movie Collector 8K.
It's actually on sale now, like $107.
Yeah, I think maybe he got it. I think he might have got it on sale. Hope everyone tunes in for the battle tomorrow night.
Yeah, it's on sale right now.
So me and Home Movie Collector 8K, me and Home Movie Collection 8K are going to be in the battle tonight, which will be my first time, and I'm really nervous about it, but it'll be fun. So definitely check that out.
It's gonna be for both of you guys, because don't you guys both got over like 7,000 Blu-rays, so it's gonna be hard for you guys to pick a title when the guys a question for what movie to pick up.
But you know, I have just reorganized all my stuff, and I pretty much know where everything's at. So
okay,
I think I'll be okay. I hope we'll find out tomorrow night. Nice shirts. So let's see. Ken says, "Oh, that Sharknado is coming home with me." Ha ha ha.
We'll see. I got a question though when you're ready.
Okay, let me get through a couple more of these.
All right.
Let's see. Tommy Stars, I'm excited for the new MK Mortal Kombat.
Me too. Me too.
Do you know I've never actually seen the Mortal Kombat movies?
Really?
Like I said, I just purchased them, so I haven't heard great things about it, but I'm sure they're just cheesy fun like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies used to be.
Yeah, you're right on the money.
I'll have to check those out. I totally want the Steve Austin Steelbooks. They're B tier movies and are my kryptonite. Yeah, so he got it. Turner Fan 77 got his box set on sale.
Mm-hmm.
I bought the box set. So with Scream Factory, I usually purchase directly from Scream Factory. I always get the poster. Anytime there's some kind of product merchandise that comes along with it, I usually partake in those and pay the extra price just because I like to support. I like to support these companies.
I didn't do that. I got it off Amazon because I knew I didn't want the posters because I had nowhere to put the posters. Where I actually wanted to display them, and in my basement I have concrete walls. I don't have I don't have those type of walls where I can actually put things up. So I just end up just spending it on Amazon, and it came okay. I know people had problems with the sets. Obviously, the disc, we had to get replacement disc. Yeah. I watched some people actually get there from Amazon. It was damaged, like it was completely damaged.
My box was damaged directly from Scream Factory.
Wow.
The artwork was someone's like the printer ran out of ink, so it wasn't fully printed.
What?
And they quickly sent me a replacement box, which was nice. Just an empty box.
Okay. Yeah, that's cool. Because you don't need the movies again.
No. Well, I would have taken them, but
yeah, for sure. For sure.
Is he his mix of Blu-rays and 4Ks, no DVDs, and I think he was just telling us
he said he did his count
50 distinct titles.
Nice.
Okay. Let's see. So my killer podcast, where do we go to watch the battle? So
just subscribe to 4K Corners channel.
4K Corners, yeah.
Yep.
I don't know exactly what that link is, but if I can think of it, I'll put it in the description of this video so that y'all can find the channel easy. So y'all can watch me get whooped tomorrow. Tommy Star, especially if you're a fan of the old games. Yeah, so Mortal Kombat, I never really did. I used to play Mortal Kombat way back when.
Hold on 1 second.
Sure. So 4K Media Guys says 4K channel for the battle. Ken says I've changed to the MK double pack. Couldn't find it here. So Ken, you weren't able to find the MK double pack. So you'd rather have that than the Sharknado, huh? Okay. So 4K Media Guy says, Ken, that's why you have to pre-order, especially nowadays. So do you know I missed out on the pre-order for the Mortal Kombat Blu-rays until the day it got released, and then they released them in the stores. But the only store that had it in my area was 30 miles away. So I drove yesterday and picked them up.
Yeah, I randomly found it when I was just Blu-ray hunting. I'm like, let's see if I'll see it, and I'm like, oh, this is the last copy of Mortal Kombat, and it's only $14.99. I have to get this.
Yeah, it's an amazing price. Yep. So Ken says, I've never been a pre-orderer. I like to live dangerously. He likes to have that surprise look on his face whenever he walks into.
It depends on the steelbook. Like, if Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory gets a steelbook, I'm pre-ordering it. And then obviously Marvel movies, if I really want the steelbook, I'm pre-ordering it because I already have all the other movies on steelbook. And I'm very upset that I didn't get the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 steelbook because that's the only one I'm missing out of all the MCU movies is the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with Groot and you don't push the button. I want them just to re-release another one like the style they were doing the Steelbooks with the original posters on them.
Let's see here. Home Movie Collection 8K. I'm worried about your stuff behind you. Laugh out loud. Super nice collection you have there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's a beautiful room you got there for sure.
I wish you could see it better. Well, maybe you can in some of my videos, but I actually have this room and I have the room next to me. This is where my theater is, and it has more movies in there. You don't ever really get to see that room though, because I don't never really film in that room.
Right.
So Tommy Starr says, I used to pre-order from Best Buy, but I hated getting damaged Steelbooks. So
Tommy Starr, that's Turner fan.
Oh, I'm sorry, Turner fan 77. I'm sorry about that. I'm over here clicking like crazy, and my the thing's scrolling around. Tommy Starr says you need to do more out and about videos, Tony. I do like to do the out and about videos, but my phone moving the video from my phone to the computer is pretty much a nightmare.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal is, so I need to work on that.
Yeah, that's why for me, if I'm recording with my phone, I'll use the iMovie app and just edit it there. If I need to add any other special type of bells and whistles, I'll use another app on my phone and then just upload it straight to YouTube from my phone.
4K Media Guy would like me to do a room tour.
You should. You should definitely do a room tour on your channel. It'll probably get a lot of people watching that for sure.
Craig Williams is with us. He was in our live stream with Tommy Starr a couple of weeks ago, which we had a really good time. They do some good spoof videos that y'all should definitely check out. Okay, so just upload from my phone. So that is an idea. So while we got people here in the chat, let's do another giveaway.
All right.
We have already given away the 1917 Steelbook. This right here went to Tommy Starr. So right now we're going to have Alex ask a question, and the first person that answers the question correctly, Alex is going to recognize them in the chat, and we will let them choose a number.
All right. The question I'm going to ask is, for what movie did Tom Hanks score his first Academy Award nomination? First person to chat to see if they're going to get this right. It's a very known movie, a very known Tom Hanks movie. So it's not anything like out of the ordinary. Let's see who's going to be the first person.
So Ken's gave an answer.
4K Media got it. 4K Media got it. It's big.
Big. The 4K Media chose big.
Shout out to you. Shout out to 4K Media. I checked out his channel too. He got some Blu-ray collecting videos as well. But he got it. It's big. Yeah.
Very big. Good. Congratulations. So we're going to let you select a number here in just a moment. I forgot to mention when I was talking about these giveaways, if you look in the description box below, you will notice that these giveaways are from my personal collection. Nobody is sponsoring these giveaways. Nobody is paying me money to give this stuff away. This is all my personal stuff. I'm doing it as a giveaway, as an appreciation. So I'm not making any money. And you must be 18 or older to participate in the giveaway. So I do apologize if you're younger than 18 years old. I won't be able to get your mailing address because it would be creepy, probably.
Yeah, so, for sure. Yeah.
Anyway, so 18 or older. So if you're younger than 18, please do not participate. And you must live in the United States because I'm not able to ship overseas. So just to get that out there. So 4K Media Guy, would you like to pick a number?
Yeah, pick a number, 4K Media Guy. Ken's put in the chat, really, I did not know that. Yeah, it was big. It's crazy because he really does give a good performance, but you don't think that would be an Academy Award nomination, Academy Award nominated performance. But he was really good in the movie, though, for sure.
So 4K Media Guy is choosing number 9. So number 9.
All right.
Let's see what we got in number 9. Okay, so number 9 says to get the next numbered box. So instead of getting number 9, you're going to get number 10.
Oh, snap. So that's the way. Oh, okay. Let's see what this number is.
Ooh, number 10 says to pick another box.
Oh, wow.
So number 9 was to get the next number. Number 10 says to get another box. So you get to choose another box.
So choose another number, 4K. Just choose another number. It's a very fun game right here. It's like deal or no deal. Deal or no deal.
Without all the money.
Right. Well, it's to us, this is very valuable. It's physical media. So at this point, I think I'll take physical media over some money for sure.
No, don't forget we have T-shirts too.
Mm-hmm.
So 4K media guy, you get to choose another number.
Yeah. 4K media guy. Pick another number, buddy.
So number 8.
Yep.
So you get to choose a T-shirt.
Okay, you get to pick a T-shirt, buddy.
You get to pick a T-shirt. Let me show the T-shirts again real quick. I'm just going to show an image of them. All the T-shirts are brand new in these bags. So I'm just going to share my screen one more time just to show you what the T-shirts look like. Let me fix it again. So these are the T-shirts that are available. So we have the Green Arrow, Batman versus Superman, Beast Boy, DC's Most Wanted, Deadpool, Green Lantern, Spider-Gwen, Suicide Squad, and the Ladies of DC.
Those are all great T-shirts, by the way.
So as we continue on with the chat, you can be thinking about which T-shirt you would like to select. And once you've selected one, send me a message on Instagram. The link is in my profile. The link is actually in the description box below of the chat. And you can tell me what your address to mail it to. So while we do this, if anybody's interested in joining along on screen, I can send you a link so that you can join me and Alex on screen. And maybe you can help with some of these questions. What we'll do is if somebody wants to swap out with Alex, we can have Alex participate in the giveaway. So Tommy Starr mentioned that he's excited for Spaceballs 4K this Tuesday.
I'm not.
You're not excited about it?
Well, I already got it. That's another one that's a re-release. I got which version I got? Yeah.
Do you have it on 4K though?
No, it's the first time releasing on 4K. But I got this version, and I like my cover art better than the cover art that's coming out. So that's what's making me not really buy it. And I don't think Spaceballs does it really need a 4K. Like, and I know Kino is releasing it too, right? It's Kino releasing it too. I think they got the rights to release the Spaceballs, but I think I'm gonna just stick with the release I got, and it's already in a black case, so it's kind of like a 4K, I guess.
I'm definitely excited. I'll be picking that one up. 4K Media Guy decided he's going to get the Most Wanted T-shirt. So I will get that mailed out to you. Like I said, just send me a message, and we will. I'll get that sent out to you. So if anybody would like to tag team and switch out with Alex Thomas, Alex can participate in the giveaways. So I don't know if Tommy Starr would be available. If not, that's fine, because I know that you've got your little ones at home and maybe you're not able to join in on the live stream.
I
But
don't have to participate. I can stay on the stream. I got most of those movies you nailed out on Steelbook, so I don't really need another Steelbook.
so
But you have somebody come in though for sure.
So Tommy Store says Kino does a good job with their 4K transfers.
Yeah, cool.
Home Movie Collector 8K. I will come on there, Tony. Give me a few minutes to get my lighting right. So let me send him a link. So 4K Media Guy does not own Spaceballs yet, so he's excited about that.
Yeah. Another thing for me is probably is it only reason well I might get it if the price is pretty good. I mean, if the 4K is only gonna be like $14.99, I might pick it up because I bought my copy of Spaceballs for $5, so I couldn't really pass it up when I bought it at the time. But if it's a good price for the 4K, I might just buy it just because I haven't bought anything in the last couple weeks when it comes to new releases. So I might just bite the bullet and buy it in 4K. But we'll see. We'll see what the price is going to be at Best Buy, if it is at Best Buy.
So Craig Williams is a big Scream fan, and so he's really hoping that we get Scream on 4K, which I think this would be the perfect opportunity for that to happen with the new movie coming out.
But I just literally binge watched all those on HBO Max. They're available on HBO Max at the moment right now, and I literally just binge watch all 4 of them because I was in the mood to watch a horror film, but I wanted to watch something with some meta in it. And I'm like, oh, Scream is the perfect franchise to watch at the moment.
Yep, and Tommy Starr's right along with him, wanting to have that happen.
Yeah.
Anyone watch the trailers? Has anybody watched the trailer to Spiral yet? Not sure what to think yet, but still excited to see it.
I haven't seen any trailers for it because I don't want to see any trailers for it. Yeah. I want to go in not knowing that much about this movie. All I know is that Chris Rock is behind it, and I know Samuel Jackson's a part of it, but I don't want to know or see anything that has anything to do with this movie. Because that was the beauty of the Saw movies, that you didn't see that much in those trailers. You just knew those trailers start, it's Halloween, you know it's Saw. So they didn't show that much besides a little snippets of the traps, and that was it. I mean, to me, that's the best marketing, is going in not knowing what the traps look like, how do people die, and all that type of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of trailers lately have been giving away too much of the story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big fan of watching any of the trailers.
Yeah, it depends on what type of movie it is. Like when it comes to Marvel movies, I'll watch the trailers for those because, I mean, those are different. I mean, but when it comes to movies like Saw, I don't want to know that much about those type of movies.
Yeah. Now, Luke 1296 says he bought his copy of Spaceballs for $7, which is a good deal. Yeah. That's Australian dollars.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably obviously different currency than it is in the US, so that's probably is a good deal.
So Tommy Starr saying the original Saw is coming to 4K, which I just posted that on Instagram yesterday. So that should be happening really soon. Hopefully we'll get a Steelbook.
I think it is. I think they announced the Steelbook. They announced the Steelbook in the slipcover. The Steelbook, I think it's a TV on the front of it, and you got Jigsaw's side of his face on it. I think that's
I looked for a pre-order for that today. I couldn't find one. I mentioned on Blu-ray.com for that. Okay, let's see. We have 4K Media Guy saying the slip and Steelbook look nice for Saw 4K.
Yeah. See, 4K Media said something about the slip. So yeah, it has a Steelbook. I know Best Buy is gonna get one. I know they're gonna get a Steelbook for it because they had a Steelbook for the 8 film collection. So I knew most likely they would get a Steelbook.
Pre-order that one, that's for sure.
Yeah, I said the same thing. I'm pre-ordering that too. I love the first Saw. To me, it's a masterpiece when it came to indie horror.
Yeah. So we have Home Movie Collection 8K with us. So what I'm going to do is we're going to temporarily say goodbye to Alex Thomas. So Alex, you can join us in the chat, and we're going to bring on Home Movie Collection. Let's see, I'm sorry, I'm going to butcher your name. Home Movie Collection 8K. So welcome to the chat. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Tony? Can you hear me good?
Yeah, I can hear you. So I can see your big collection behind you.
Well, this is only part of it. And unfortunately, in our house, I have to have my collection in multiple parts of the house just due to the situation of the rooms. So this big shelf behind me is exclusively horror. A lot of Scream Factories, arrows, all kinds of stuff.
So is it double stacked inside?
It is. This is a regular, typical kind of bookcase, and I think I have 600 discs just on this case stuffed in there somehow.
I used to have the regular bookcases like that, and I didn't double them up. I just had them, fronted on the front of fronted up on the shelves, and I finally ended up just building. I know you can't see this wall, but I built these shelves over here on this wall. These are 2x4s and some 1x2s, and then I bought all of these on the other wall during the lockdown last year, so I needed something to work on. But yeah, that's a good way of keeping the collection, but it's probably hard to get to a lot of your stuff.
Well, we have a little bit of a strategy. So the way that the shelves are, let me see if I can show you a little better. So the way that the shelves are is they're kind of double stacked in the back. So the little trick that I have with my movies is, I don't know if you can see it back there, but I have something stuffed in the back so that way they're tiered. I have a coffee box behind there that just kind of provides a little bit of backing so that way I can make multi-levels with everything that's there. So so just to get something from the back, I just kind of have to go like this, move them a little bit, and then I have easy access.
Yeah, that's good.
So it works out pretty good.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah, for the most part. I still have small kids and that kind of stuff, so unfortunately I have to share some of our media rooms with plastic toys and things like that, so we make it work for right now.
My kids are older. I've got a 29-year-old and a 25-year-old, so we went through all that when they were small, but yeah, about it. They do grow up.
Yeah, ours are 5 and 8 right now, so
yeah,
you know the feeling for sure. So
okay.
I wanted to ask you how long have you been collecting for?
So I've been collecting since 1992.
Oh, cool.
It started, well, actually, even before that, I still have my VHS collection. So I've got hundreds of VHS tapes, movies stored. I have room for that. And then we went into the DVDs. And then when the kids were small, we started buying a bunch of Disney DVDs, which you can see back there. And then just kept progressing. So
I was able to see one of your room tours that you had on your channel today, and your Disney collection is that is very much a crown jewel, I believe, of what you have there. I was going to ask you do you have any of the Double Diamond VHS Disney versions of those? I'm sure you do.
They're not in the best condition though. Like I said, with small kids. We used to do it where we would buy a new one, keep it sealed up, and then we'd have one that the kids could watch. But I ended up a long time ago, and as many people do, as you're raising your family, you sell off a bunch of your stuff. So a lot of the really good stuff I sold off years ago. I wish I would have held on to it, but you can't hold on to everything forever.
You're right. That's for sure. Cool.
Let's see what's going on here in the chat. I hope I haven't overlooked anybody, but let's see what we got going on here. So Thomas Starr saying hello to Home Movie Collection 8K. Now, Home Movie Collection 8K, do you have a name that you would like to go by?
I just go by Chris. Chris is easy. I'm new to the YouTube stuff. I just started the channel 2 days ago. So just wanted to just kind of say my mission statement for the channel, or just kind of the goal, is I recently got an 8K TV, and I'm fortunate enough to have access to several 4K players. And I spent so much time trying to research, like, what good will an 8K TV do as far as for existing physical media? Didn't really get a whole lot of great answers. And so I finally thought to myself, well, why don't I just start filming some stuff and giving people, a little bit of some points of reference. And so I'm using my channel not so much to get big and grow, but just to kind of as a tool for people. You know, I want people to be able to see the ability to kind of have a bite-sized opinion, you know, and everybody has an opinion, and mine's not the greatest, but it's a reference point. So of what I'm seeing.
Yeah, I checked out some of your stuff that you had put out there. I honestly did not realize that there were 8K TVs out there.
Mhm.
Yes,
Right, and a lot of the videos that I've concentrated on are 1080p's. A lot of titles that haven't been released to 4K yet. I do plan to do some 4K comparisons in the future. I'm expecting the gains on those to be a little more minimal than what I'm seeing on the Blu-rays, but you know, it's an interesting and fair question because you know everybody amasses tons of discs and they make investments in their collections, and there might be a movie like, for instance, Collateral, right? Collateral is a great Michael Mann crime thriller with Tom Cruise in it. The 4K came out and the sound on it isn't even upgraded to Dolby Atmos. It's the exact same sound mix that's on the Blu-ray. And that movie had a little bit of grain in it before. So is it worth upgrading for $20? You know, if you can snag it for $5, I don't know, you know? So that's a question I ask myself, and just curiosity mainly.
that's good. I think you're that's great that you're that you started up a YouTube channel just for that kind of purpose. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
So Craig Williams wants to know if anybody ordered him a plain cheese. So I don't know what that means, but I'm sure that Tommy Star was laughing about it. So are you familiar
Right.
with these people, Chris? Some of these, are you familiar with Tommy Star and his channel?
I don't believe I've seen Tommy's channel. I'm familiar with 4K Media Guy and a few others that are here. Ken from yeah, Mid-Level Media, and some of the other folks. I noticed a lot of familiar faces in the crowd, so I was happy to hear. And I did send a tag to 4K D-Ray to see if he could pop in too, since we're potentially talking about the battle tomorrow. So that he's having on his channel. It's a really unique series that he's created, and it's kind of really created a really nice community of folks that we're able to share our collections, and we're able to have some friendly, chatter about certain kind of movies and whatnot. And I see the battles and I get exposed to titles that I didn't even know about, that I was just like, oh, I forgot about that one. And so it helps to identify things.
Yeah, that's great. And the thing about it is, I've been doing YouTube for 8 years now, and it's amazing of how many people do the same thing that I wasn't even aware of. Just within the past several months, I got familiar with Ken from Mid-Level Media, and just the past month or two with Alex and the other different channels. It's kind of strange how you don't come across some of these YouTube channels when you've been so long. So it's nice to meet new people. But Tommy Star, he's got his own channel. He does unboxing videos.
Right on.
He's been doing this a long time also. And Craig Williams was on YouTube with me live with Tommy Star about a couple of weeks ago. So there's a lot of people that you'll meet here in this community. So it's nice to meet you.
Nice, thanks. Yeah, my wife and I kind of were following a little bit of 4K's channel for a while, and then we got exposed to Unwrap the Movies and Mid-Level Media and 4K Media Guy, and it's been really cool. Rev 4K, we've been really happy with being able to meet a lot of other like-minded people that just enjoy physical media. So
yeah, because we're not here to be famous, get famous, or anything like that. We're just a community.
Right.
So definitely me. I'm not going to be getting famous anytime soon, but it's nice to meet new people.
Right.
Let's see what we got here in the chat. We've got Craig Williams, Kev, get a plate. So Craig Williams and Tommy Star, they do a lot of parody videos, and Craig Williams is a big Home Alone fan. And so anyways, I'm 4K Media Guy says just bought another Atlantic Tower yesterday.
Mhm.
As far as these shelves that you've got behind you, you said these are just like normal bookshelves.
Yes, yeah, exactly. And I have two bookshelves that are kind of like this. They're over 6 feet tall, and then we converted a couple of those little like nine square cubbies that you can pull out the fabric drawers out of them. We were storing some toys in those and that kind of stuff, and we had a few extra ones that we've come across, and so I have movies double stacked in those as well. And between two of those cubbies and the two bookshelves, it's the 2,000 count DVDs, so it works out for storing stuff.
So, Chris, what do you think about thinking about a question for the chat room?
Oh, I've got one.
One. Okay, so
Yeah.
so this will give Alex Thomas a chance to be able to participate. So
Hmm.
go ahead and ask your question, and the first person to give the correct answer, we'll let you select them, and we will go from there and let them choose a number.
Okay, sounds good. The question that I have is I recently, so I'm gonna just kind of say the question and then I'll say the source because people may go look up the source. But there was a recent polling 2 weeks ago on an article that I came across online that ranked the top 100 films of all time. Tell me what the number one film is in that polling. The source of that polling is Empire.
Okay, so let's see if anybody. So go ahead and ask the question one more time, just so people can hear it one more time.
Okay. On a recent poll conducted 2 weeks ago, what is the number one ranked film of all time on that poll?
Okay, so we have some answers already starting to come through. Craig Williams says Jaws.
No.
Red 4K says Citizen Kane.
Mm-mm.
Tommy Star says Gone with the Wind.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Movie Hunter 2020 says Cool Hand Luke.
No. And one hint that I will show, well, I won't show it yet, but I didn't have this movie in my collection and I picked it up today, so I will show it when the answer is shown.
Or did you pick it up because of the poll?
I did.
You want
I
to make
did.
sure you have that one in your collection?
Yeah, I didn't have it before, and it's
Um,
kind of strange I didn't have it, but I have a story behind why I didn't have it. So, uh,
Now I want to know what it is also so that I can see if I have it. Turner Fan 77 says Mad Max Fury Road.
no.
If
You
Titanic.
guys think broader. Think the film is over 30 years old. That's one hint.
Okay, let's see if anybody can come up with it. Did Tommy Star said Avatar earlier?
Mm.
Red 4K says I don't want to guess now because too much time has passed. Everybody's probably looking it up. Luke 1296 says The Godfather. So Luke 1296 got the answer correct. So Chris, you're trying to tell me that you never had The Godfather in your collection?
I did not, and the reason why is because I'm still in my 30s, so I was late 30s, but I was more of a Goodfellas casino Bronx Tale guy, and so that era was just a little past what my taste was, and I was kind of used to a little more of the filmic techniques related to those, and so I'm excited to give these a chance. I know everybody thinks highly of them. As far as critical appeal and reviews and whatnot. I just hadn't seen them really. So
Okay, that's good. I'm glad you actually. So you haven't watched it yet because you just picked it up.
right.
I've seen all the Godfather movies once. One Christmas a couple of years ago, I sat down and watched all three of them within the weekend,
Hmm.
and I enjoyed it as the trilogy. You know, a lot of people don't like certain ones of them, but watching them all together was really good for me.
Okay. Great. Cool.
1296 got the answer correct, probably, possibly with some help, but you know,
That's okay. I mean,
okay.
there was enough guesses. So
Now, so I'm 52 years old, and my memory's not very good. I I remember the first person that won a prize. There was a second person that won a T-shirt, and I can't
That
remember.
was 4K Media guy.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So 96. So yeah, so if you've already won a prize, please do not. Well, you can participate. I guess you can possibly win 2 prizes. I guess I'm not gonna dampen anything by saying you can't participate. So yeah, so if you've already won a prize, you can continue playing the game. So Luke 1296, which number would you like to select?
Oh, Luke has a comment saying he's not in America.
Oh, he's not in America. Okay. I'm so sorry, Luke. I do apologize about that. Sorry about that, Luke. So Luke said the correct answer, The Godfather, but nobody else said that afterwards. So Luke, would you like to select someone from the chat room to pick your number for you? We have Alex Thomas, Craig Williams. So since Luke's going to select, okay, so since Luke's going to select a person, I'm trying to think how we're going to do this. Okay, let's do this. I'm not going to make everybody happy, so I do apologize. But since Luke is not in the USA, why don't we let Chris select a number? Since Chris asked the question, does that seem fair? I don't know. We got plenty of prizes, so the games are not over with. But since Chris came up with such a good question, we're going to let Chris select a number. So which
Okay.
number?
I'll keep it impartial. My wife is in the stream. She can select the number.
Okay.
Carrie Morrow can select it.
And then once Carrie is done selecting the number, we're going to have Alex, since he was helping me out tonight, he's going to get to select a number also. So nice to have you in the stream, Carrie. I will let you select a number. It's good to have.
The Sharknado Steelbook, that's a Region B?
It is. Have you not Region Free player?
I don't think I do, no.
You definitely need to invest in one. I've got a link in the description below of the Region Free player that I use. It's very affordable. It really is. It's something that you could probably save up for.
Okay.
It's good to have Noah in the chat with us. Welcome, Noah. Okay, let's see. So while your wife is selecting a number, there she is. She's choosing number 1. So we got number 1 right here, and you get to choose a steelbook. So, for those,
I don't know if she saw the steelbooks.
I'm gonna show the steelbooks, and while I'm showing the steelbooks, Alex, you've been thinking about the number that you're going to select. So we have Sharknado. This is Region B. The rest of these are region free. We have the Steve Austin 4 movie collection. We have Independence Day from the UK, but it's region free. We have Smoking Aces, which is an excellent movie if you've never seen it. Smoking Aces is from the UK, but it's region free. We have a Mondo Toy Story Steelbook. Now, just as a FYI, there is a little bit of a dimple right there on the spine of this steelbook, but it's still a very beautiful steelbook. We have Friday the 13th, the original on Blu-ray with a very strange looking steelbook, because as we all know, this is not what Jason looked like in Friday the 13th, the first movie. And we have the Mortal Kombat 2 movie collection. So those are the steelbooks that are available. Now, are we going to let Carrie select the steelbook also? Or Chris, are you going to select the steelbook?
I'll let her select it.
Okay. So while she's thinking that over, let's get a few comments up on the screen. We got Mid-Level Media. Ken says, with all the controversy, Tony might have to start giving away those sweet Marvel posters. So do you know what? Ken, that's a very good point. Do you know that I have, so I know you can't see all my Marvel posters. They're all over the room that you just don't get to see all of them. I've got a ton of posters. Um, a lot of Marvel posters, a lot of Disney posters that are the movie size posters. So I'll definitely be willing to give some of those away on another stream. Okay, so we also have Ken saying that that's Stone Cold Steve Austin collection. That is a, anyways, I can't read. Is that Stone Cold Steve Austin collection? Yes. Pick the Toy Story Steelbook is what Craig Williams says. I'm doing good. Noah, it's good to have you here. It's been a while since we've had you in the live stream, so welcome back.
I think Carrie would love that Sharknado one, but since we don't have a region free,
Do you have Sharknado on Blu-ray?
we did not.
Okay, well, do you know you can? This is what I used to do before I got my region free player. I used to buy the Blu-ray, stick it in the beautiful Steelbook, and what harm would that do, right? Because Sharknado would come with a nice slipcover edition. So,
yeah, she put the Stone Cold one, but I would say she's gonna want that Sharknado, knowing her.
yeah,
She's totally gonna want that.
My webcam that I'm currently using doesn't do this justice. It's a beautiful Steelbook. So she wants the Steve Austin collection. Is that what y'all both agree on?
I would say give her the Sharknado, and I'll just buy another copy of Sharknado, like you mentioned, and I'll insert it in. I think she'll really like that one.
Okay, so Sharknado it is. So
yeah, that's cool.
Get in touch with me on my Instagram account. You can just send me a DM with your address, and I'll get that mailed out to you. I promise you I won't forget.
Thank you so much.
Sure. Okay, so it is 10:23. We're not going to be going too long. I'm probably going to try to end the stream around 11 o'clock Eastern time, which is just 30 more minutes, 35 more minutes. So let's get a few more of these prizes out. I'm going to say goodbye to Chris. Thank you very much for attending the stream. Definitely don't leave.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
okay.
That'll be great.
You, and we'll definitely see each other tomorrow night.
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, Alex, we're going to add you back. Which number would you like to choose?
I can't even see the numbers by the way you got the camera. So, oh yeah, you're gonna move it over. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, let me fix that. So, since you helped me out here tonight, I was going to.
I guess I'll go with number 3.
Number 3. Okay, you get to choose a T-shirt.
All right.
Choose a T-shirt. Do you remember what T-shirts there were?
Yeah, I'll take the Batman versus Superman T-shirt.
Okay. Very good. I'll get that sent out to you. How about another trivia question? Have you thought of anything else that you would like to ask?
Yes, I do. I got one right on the tip of my tongue.
Okay.
I gotta change another one because it was a Godfather question. I gotta change it. Sorry, since he already asked the Godfather question, let me change it up.
Hey, since you have a twin brother, let's choose another T-shirt. So, what would be a second T-shirt that you would like, Alex Thomas? We have Green Lantern. We have Suicide Squad. We have Green Arrow.
You got a Deadpool one, don't you?
Deadpool. You want Deadpool?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Okay. So we still have plenty of prizes. So don't be discouraged. And as you're thinking about some of these,
I got it.
Okay. Let me pull some of these things up on the screen real quick just to say hello to everybody.
All right.
Let's see. Luke 26 says if he could pick Steelbook, I would probably pick the Mortal Kombat one, even though I already have both films on Blu-ray, but it's okay. In the end, I have both films, which is good. Craig Williams says Tommy Starr needs the Sharknado Steelbook.
Yeah.
Tommy Starr already owns the Sharknado.
Yeah, I can see
But,
that.
yeah. I actually have the Sharknado. I think there's a movie pack.
Yeah, it's like a 5-movie Steelbook collection, I think.
Yeah, I've got that, I believe.
Yeah, I think Tommy Starr just said that. He said I had the complete Sharknado series Steelbook.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you know I've only seen the very first Sharknado? I haven't had any interest in seeing all the other ones.
I haven't seen any of them because just the premise sounds ridiculous.
Yeah. I do enjoy a good shark movie, but I would not consider that a shark. Well,
yeah.
I only consider that a good shark movie.
If I want to watch a shark movie that's not Jaws, I'll watch the first Deep Blue Sea.
Deep Blue Sea?
Yeah, with Samuel L. Jackson.
Red 4K says Chris is going to be in trouble overriding his wife's pick.
Oh, I think he knows his wife very well. If she want that Steelbook, she'll want the Steelbook. She probably didn't pick it because she figured it was region B. She knew she couldn't watch it.
Yeah, but I've already got him out spending some money to buy the original Sharknado just to put in.
Yeah, and it's not you could find Sharknado very cheap, especially the first one. You could find that for cheap.
Hey, Jared Runner, it's good to have you. They're dumb but fun.
I believe it.
The cameos are good.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when Craig Williams says Tommy is coming to his house in May, we should do a live stream. Have 4K Corner come on for a question.
If he wants to come on.
Yeah, if let me send a link.
I know he has kids too.
So if he would like to, he can definitely do that. Let me if you just bear with me for just 1 second to send the link.
I want to agree to Craig Williams' comment. He says Deep Blue Sea needs a 4K. I'll definitely buy it on 4K just for the fun of it.
Let me see if I was going to send 4K Corner a link, but I don't know that.
Yeah, Deep Blue Sea. That's my girlfriend's daughter. That's her favorite shark movie. She hates Jaws, but she loves Deep Blue Sea. She does not like the Jaws movies because she doesn't. She says she don't see the shark, so she don't call it a shark movie.
Okay. Craig Williams says that we need Deep Blue Sea on 4K, which was right.
Yeah, that's why I was agreeing with that. Yeah.
Never seen any of the Sharknado films, Jared Runner says. Desperado Trilogy needs a 4K. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, for sure.
We watched Piranha DD the other night. It was a fun, cheesy second watch.
Oh, that's a terrible film. Both of those movies are terrible.
Do y'all have that one with a lenticular slipcover?
I don't own any of the Piranha movies. I know those are terrible, especially the remakes. I'll buy the Scream Factory for the original, but I won't buy the new ones.
Carrie loves Deep Blue Sea.
Mm-hmm.
Deep Blue Sea 3 needs a 4K. Just kidding.
Nah, no.
Jaws needs an 8K. Is what?
No, they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna do 8K discs. I don't think we're getting 8K discs.
Yeah, so Carrie loves shark movies. Shark movies. So I think we're caught up with the chat. Let's have Alex Thomas ask his next question. Let's do this. Just to be fair, anybody that's already won a prize, let's hold off on this question and let's give the opportunity to someone that hasn't won anything yet. So Alex Thomas, go ahead and ask the question.
What is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time?
Okay, so what is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time? And while you're thinking about that, I need to figure out. Let's see. So are you watching the okay, so we got some answers coming up. Kevin
Red,
Swan,
Red.
Joker.
Oh yeah, Kevin Swan got it. He got it first.
Yeah,
Kevin
so Kevin
Swan, you got it first. Is Joker.
So Kevin Swami, you get to choose a number now. Do you live in the USA? And are you over 18? Those are the two questions I have to ask before I can have you participate.
Yeah, it was Deadpool at the time, and then Joker beat it. Joker beat it. It made over $1 billion. It was up there too, but it's not those. Kevin Swan got this. Joker. Joker is the highest grossing R-rated movie of all time. It's crazy. They made over $1 billion. I don't think another movie is gonna touch it.
So I've only seen Joker once.
Really?
Yeah, I saw it once. Because it's pretty recent, you know, so I haven't watched it a second time, but it was definitely different. And
you bought the Steelbook?
I bought all of them.
You got the standard 4K. You got the Target exclusive slipcover too.
Yeah, and I got the UK release.
Oh, you got the UK release with the cover like the Target exclusive.
Yeah,
nice. That's the one I wish the Steelbook was for Best Buy. That should have been the Steelbook because that cover artwork for that slipcover of that Steelbook is fantastic.
Yeah, what I liked about the Joker movie was the fact that how different it was. That, you know, was something. I wish they would do more. Yeah, that's beautiful. I wish they would do more movies like that, to where you know the character, but they do it in a way that's different than anybody else has done. It makes it more enjoyable to watch, because you know, you watch the same old Marvel movies over and over again. They're all pretty much the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I don't enjoy the Marvel movies because I actually do, but it's nice to have something that's done differently.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Kevin, which number would you like to choose? We have
Oh, I'm sorry, Red 4K. He said he's watching on his TV, answering on his phone, so there's a 5-second delay. Oh, I'm sorry. Kevin's answer came up first. We're sorry. He's gonna go with 11.
Number 11. Okay.
Ken said he bought the Blu-ray over the 4K for that Target exclusive. Heck yeah.
So, Kevin, you get to choose a T-shirt.
You get to choose a T-shirt, Kevin. Go ahead and pick a T-shirt.
We have, and these are all size large. We have Green Lanterns, Suicide Squad, Stacy Gwen, the DC ladies of DC with Batgirl. We have Green Arrow, we have Beast Boy, and we have the Most Wanted. And let me just show you.
No, 4K Media got Most Wanted. He wanted the Most Wanted shirt.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Trying to give away somebody's shirt, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for letting me know about that. So let's see. Let me share my screen one more time just to show you a better image of these. So here are the shirts. So Batman versus Superman is already gone. Deadpool is already gone. And the Most Wanted is already gone. So these are our selections. So while he is making his decision, I'm going to pull up some of these chats. It is 10:35. We got about 25 more minutes.
He said he'll take Beast Boy.
Beast Boy, okay. Send me a message on my Instagram account. The link is in the description below. And while we do have everybody here, if you have won a prize, in the comments, not in this comment window, not in the chat window, but on the comments down in the video comments, if you'll just say I won and just list what you won. If you don't mind doing that, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah. Also comment your Instagram or follow him on Instagram so he can send you the stuff.
So Craig Williams says, Kevin, you spent $976 on room service.
That's Home Alone 2. And
Yeah.
he was talking about he wanted Home Alone 2 on 4K. It does need a 4K. It's so weird that it didn't come out with a 4K and the first one did. I understand because it was a 30th anniversary, right? It's 30th anniversary for that film.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
can't
I got it. I think it's 30th anniversary. Yeah, it's the 30th anniversary. But the second one got a slipcover with the red slipcover, but it didn't get a 4K release. It's so weird.
So Red 4K says he's 6'6". I don't know if the shirts would be long enough for me. That's true. It could be. They're just large, and they'll definitely shrink up. But maybe you have someone that would be able to wear it.
Yeah, I'll definitely be able to. I'll wear it regardless of how long it is. I'll make it work. I see it as a gift, so I'll wear it.
Okay, let's see. If anybody else would like to join us, of course, you're welcome to do so. I don't have everybody's information to be able to send a link to people. My thought was that I would just put the link to StreamYard in the description of the video, but then there's no telling who would show up. So, anyways, Jared Runner says he has too many t-shirts.
Too many t-shirts.
So I actually got all these t-shirts from my Funko Pop days when I was a subscriber to the DC and the Marvel boxes. And I'm not a big t-shirt wearer.
That's why I see they're still in plastic.
Yeah, they're all nice and brand new. Craig Williams says the Santa Claus, Home Alone 2, and Jingle All the Way all need a 4K.
I don't know about Jingle All the Way, but I'll take Home Alone and the Santa Claus. The Santa Claus should have got a 4K release when they re-released them, because they re-released new slips for all those movies, but no 4K releases for any of them, which was surprising, especially the first one. You would think at least the first Santa Claus would have gotten a 4K release.
Right.
Because I would have bought that. I haven't bought those because I still had my original releases from those movies. Yeah, I even bought the terrible third one. I do not like Santa Claus 3, but I have it.
Yeah. So Celluloid Therapy says, unfortunately, Disney's focus is on their streaming service. I used to love Disney, but their recent actions have really soured me on the company. I would definitely agree with that.
Yeah, especially when it comes to physical media. I mean, it's funny that we're getting some catalogs titles like Speed. You wouldn't think they would release that, but I think that was already slated to release before the deal between all them that was going to do. So they probably already had to release that.
Yeah. And Red 4K says that if Bad Santa 2 got a 4K, then Jingle All the Way is more than deserving.
Yeah, I agree. Bad Santa 2 is a terrible film. I'll definitely watch Jingle All the Way before I watch Bad Santa 2.
Warner Brothers needs to put out Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story, and Elf on 4K. Yes. And to me, I think that they will.
Yes. This holiday, we're going to get all of those movies. And it's messed up. We're going to get Steelbooks. And I'm going to have to rebuy all these movies again because I want them in 4K.
Yes. More Christmas.
I just bought Elf. I just bought the Elf 4K and not Elf 4K. I bought the Elf Steelbook and the Christmas Vacation Steelbook when they re-released them again at Best Buy, because somehow they release those Steelbooks over and over and over again with new designs.
Yeah.
And
he does a re-release of those every year with a different kind of slipcover, which I'm all for. But it would be nice to get some new catalog titles in there.
Yeah, except for the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah, Celluloid Therapy says the part that really gets me is buying Fox and then vaulting the film. So many opportunities.
Yeah, like True Lies. We need True Lies. Come on, Disney. You know, that would sell. You know how many people will buy that on Blu-ray?
Yeah, instead of the bootleg copy like I've got.
And I almost bought that. I almost bought because I went to try to search Stinky Tuna. That's what it's called. And did they change their site or something? Because I tried to find them because I would buy that. I would buy the bootleg version.
They're probably hiding from the law right now.
Yeah, I would buy that.
Tommy Star says, "I'll have the joy of being a physical media collector."
Yeah. Yes.
Home movie collection 8K Rev. I bought the True Lies bootleg from Spain. It is not bad.
You bought it from Spain? Wow. Yeah, because I seen people post up the True Lies from Stinky Tuna. It's got a weird cover art, but I'm like, man, it's the only way I can get it on Blu-ray. I might have to do it, man.
Yeah. Hey, while we're going through this, we're going to add a third person back to our stream. Chris, would you like to come back? Chris, would you like to come back to the live stream? Okay.
Cash cow.
There you are. I didn't know if you wanted to come back or not, but since you're just hanging out in the waiting room, I thought it was kind of rude just to leave you.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that True Lies, it has a red cover. It's a red case on it. It's not the most pristine looking Blu-ray, but it's better than a DVD. It's kind of in between.
Yeah, I still have my DVD.
It's not bad.
So let's see. True Lies is a cash cow just waiting to be unleashed.
I agree, because so many of the community wants it. So many of the community wants it, especially if they release it on 4K. I think that, especially if they release a steelbook, it would be gone.
So Tony, I have a question for anybody in the chat.
Sure.
For your giveaway, if you want to do another one.
For a giveaway. Okay. Yeah. Let's do another. Let's do another giveaway.
Okay. The question is, name the horror franchise that stars Leonardo DiCaprio.
Okay, let's see what answers we get.
Do you know the answer, Tony?
No, I do not. See, that's why you're gonna whoop me tomorrow. Because you know your stuff.
It is not Shutter Island.
Go ahead and ask the question one more time. Yep. So Craig Williams got the answer. He said Critters. Do you know I've never seen any of the Critters movies? I've got them all, but I've just never taken the time to watch them.
This Scream Factory version of them is pretty nice.
Yeah,
it's a pretty decent collection.
Yeah, it's a nice box set.
Mm-hmm.
Craig actually got to win something, so let's show him the boxes. I'm going to remove Alex for just a moment and bring the boxes up here. Okay, Craig, which box would you like? So we have boxes 2, 4, 5, 6, and 12. 2, 4, 5, 6, and 12. So while he's making up his mind, Jared Runner says that they have never seen True Lies, which a lot of people haven't because it hasn't been available.
It's a really fun movie with Tom Arnold and what's the name of that actress? I always forget her. She's in Wayne's World.
I missed what you were saying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the name of the actress in it, the stars, is in Wayne's World. I always forget her name. I mean, it has the other actress from Halloween is to it as well. Tia Carrera, that's right.
So Craig chose number 5, which is choose a steelbook. So Craig, you get to choose a steelbook. Let me just go over the steelbooks real quick. Again, we have the Mortal Kombat 2-pack, Friday the 13th, the UK release, Toy Story Mondo steelbook. I always do that. Smoking Aces, UK Independence Day, and the Steve Austin 4-movie collection. So, Craig, which of those steelbooks would you like to get? And while he's making his mind up about that, Craig says, Celluloid Therapy says, Leonardo making critters great again. His career sure did go up since then, didn't it?
Right. It's kind of like Jennifer Aniston in the first Leprechaun.
Right.
Yeah, or Johnny Depp in the first Nightmare on Elm Street.
Right, exactly. Kevin Bacon in the first Friday the 13th.
Have you checked out that 4K version of Tremors yet?
I have not.
I have it in the stack. We haven't watched it yet, but it's getting a lot of good reviews and stuff saying it's a truly excellent release.
Yes. I'm trying to think. Give me just a second. So this is the hard box.
Mm-hmm.
So what they just released this week was just the 4K standalone. Is that correct, or was it in a box?
I think it's. I don't know if it's that version or not. That's the version that I have that you're holding there. Yeah, has a nice booklet and a nice poster in it.
Yeah, this came out a couple of months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but recently, I guess as of this week, didn't just the regular 4K release come out from Arrow?
I think it did. Yeah, I think it did. Mm-hmm.
I haven't had a chance to watch this yet. I've got it on the back burner to where I'm going to be watching this. I've currently been watching. I watched Kong Skull Island yesterday. I watched Godzilla 2014 today. I'm going to watch Godzilla King of the Monsters tomorrow, and then hopefully by Friday I'll be able to watch Kong versus Godzilla because I want to get that behind me. But I really did enjoy. I've seen these movies before, the originals, but I enjoyed watching them again since I haven't seen them since they first came out. So
right.
It's been pretty enjoyable. Godzilla 2014 is kind of rough to get through.
Yeah, it doesn't show him enough in it. I don't feel like. So you will definitely see Godzilla a lot in the new one. That's for sure.
I was surprised at how much of Godzilla I saw in Godzilla 2014 compared to what I remember when I actually saw it in the theater, because that's the last time I saw it, and I saw Godzilla more this time than I remember seeing him, so it was good. But Kong Skull Island was probably very much my favorite, just because of the action and the kills and all those things were just great.
I agree with you. I probably hold Skull Island as my favorite out of all of those, including the new one.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. Craig Williams, did you select your... Okay, so Craig Williams is going to take the Toy Story still. So now just to reiterate about the Toy Story still, it is still sealed up, but there is some kind of flaw on the spine, just like a little dimple in it. So I'm thinking. So, anyways, there's a flaw in it, but you're still welcome to take that out. I'll get in touch with you, Craig, about getting that. Just remember to please leave a comment not in the chat, but in the comment section below of what you want. I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get some more of these comments up. It is 10:50. We're going to go for about 10 more minutes. If you would like to, well, we have 10 minutes. So let's rush through some of these comments real quick, and then we'll have one more giveaway. So Scream Factory needs to release I Know What You Did Last Summer. Now, definitely, I would love to see that released. Luke 1296, I hope I didn't miss you leaving, but thanks for joining us in the chat and on the live stream. So Celluloid Therapy says, I'm seriously unhappy that I missed the Arrow 4K release of Demons 1 and 2. I was very fortunate to be able to get that, and that's what My Killer Podcast was saying. They're also disappointed, I guess, because they didn't get it. Chris, did you get it?
I did not get Demons. I missed that one. We did get the Beastmaster one that was kind of limited.
Yeah.
So that's one that's kind of getting up there in price now too.
Now, thinking about the way that some of these things go out of print and they go up in price, as a collector, I would never sell my stuff. Even the things that are way, way up there, like, you know, hundreds and hundreds of dollars, I couldn't even bring myself to sell them that. Do you have another question?
For the giveaway? Not offhand. Give me a minute. I can think of one.
Hopefully my voice will be back. For some reason, I can't talk.
Yeah, the Scream Factory needs to release the 2006 Black Christmas remake. I mean, you can get all of those.
What's going on with my camera?
You can get all of those on disc.
So 4K Media Guy wants to be able to enter the next question. Can I enter the next question? So are you wanting to ask the next question, 4K Media Guy? Celluloid Therapy says, I know the pain of selling pieces of my collection. The money is gone and the regret gets even more intense. I put a stop to it years ago. No more selling. And Celluloid Therapy, I'm exactly the same way. So like I said, when the kids were little, money was tight. I sold a bunch of stuff a long time ago that I would never ever do again. But it is very rough having to sell off your collection. And I know people still have to do that, which is painful, but you have to do what you have to do to help take care of your family.
Hey Tony, so how did you go about doing that with your kids being older? And was eBay kind of a big deal then, or how did?
Yeah, so when I sold my stuff,
Mm-hmm.
definitely eBay. So I've been doing eBay since the very beginning when eBay first started up. It was back in the early 90s. I was selling like crazy. I sold a bunch of my Disney. Well, of course, like I said, I sold a bunch of Disney stuff. My Disney Treasures collection. I sold all of those, which since then I've repurchased all of those, which is even more painful. So you sell things off and you make a little bit of money and then you regret it. And then you repurchase stuff for a lot more than you sold it for. But
Mm-hmm.
I will never, ever, ever do that again. Now, when I'm dead and gone, my wife may sell all my stuff. I'm sure she has no interest in my stuff whatsoever.
You might want to leave her a list of what it's worth.
Oh, I've got everything's cataloged and everything is priced out. But as everything's priced as much as what I paid for it, but as far as what it's worth, I'll be gone. I'll probably be rolling over in my grave many times over. As she's
Right.
Okay, so Tyson, #1 fan, how can we enter for a giveaway? So we're going to have questions. And just excuse me one more second. Let me just go grab me some water real quick. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Somebody was asking about the Beastmaster 4K, that special edition of it. It's got some really nice art on it. And a ton of stuff on the inside too.
Sorry about that, but if I can't talk, it won't do me any good. So, Chris, have you thought about a question?
I would see if 4K Media guy wants to ask his.
Okay.
Have him type it in the chat.
Yeah, so 4K Media Guide, if you want to ask a question, you can definitely do that.
So Tony, for the battle tomorrow, you mentioned that you have stuff in other rooms as well. So
I did all my TV show stuff. My TV shows on DVD and Blu-ray are in the other room, and my DC movies are in the other room, and that's pretty much it. So someone asked me the other day, would I rather lose my car or my collection? And I laughed a lot. And I laughed, LOL, a car. I can't replace years and years of collecting and hunting, which is very true. Losing the collection would be very devastating. Cars devalue, your collection does not. It will increase. The battle is going to be epic.
So yeah, I say right up front. So when I was building the collection that we have, I more so was wanting to get a hold of the piece of the media more so versus some of the specialized editions and things like that. So we have a few nice pieces, but I don't have a ton of steelbooks. So I know sometimes the battles can be swayed by the art and the steelbook and all that kind of stuff. I have a bunch of slipcovers, so we'll see. Should be fun.
Yeah, the that shelf that big long shelf right there on the left hand side of the door, those are all steelbooks from top to bottom. And and then over here, this is all my Scream Factory and Shout Factory stuff with my Keno Lorber. And then down here is my Disney steelbooks and my Marvel steelbooks at the bottom. Then over here,
I came up with a question. If you want to ask a question.
So I guess they didn't want to type their question in. I don't know.
Yeah, I came up with one. I think he wants the chance to win something. So,
yes.
So the question is, what's the highest grossing movie of all time?
Okay, Kevin Swami says Endgame. Turner Fan 77 said Avatar. Red 4K.
Oh, it is Avatar. Avatar recently retook it because they re-released it overseas.
Yes, so and that was all over the news.
That was in the news a few days ago.
For Turner Fan 77, you get to select a box number. These are the numbers that we have left, and there are still there's definitely still chances for steelbooks and for t-shirts. So Turner Fan 77, if you would like to select a number. So he selects number 4, and number 4 says to pick a prize. So you can pick a steelbook or you can pick a t-shirt. The steelbooks that we have left, if I'm not mistaken, we still have Steve Austin 4 movie collection, Independence Day, Smoking Aces, Friday the 13th, and the Mortal Kombat 2 movie pack. So you get to select one of those. So Celluloid Therapy says, what about films adjusted for inflation? 4K Media Guy, Rev, it's all up. Rev, it's all good, bro. You need to come with me to go Blu-ray hunting already. LD Fan, Virginia, Tia Carrera. Mortal Kombat. So I will put this aside for Turner Fan 77. Okay, our last comment, one of the last comments, we have Movie Hunter to 2020 saying, I still want to win Smoking Aces. So what we'll do is, since you only hit 5,000 subscribers once in a lifetime, I guess, we do still have 3 boxes left. So if you have not won a prize already, let me bring Alex Thomas back on the screen. Now, I do know that it is 11:02. I don't want to keep anybody up too late.
I had a terrible issue with my camera and my mic. It was not connecting to StreamYard.
Oh. So we have 3 boxes left.
All right.
So if you have not won a prize, this will be your opportunity to pick a box. We only have 3 boxes. Let me just see what's in these boxes. Okay. So we have 3 boxes, but only 2 chances to win. I'm trying to think. So if you haven't won, you get to select a number. I'm going to ask a question. I'm not like Chris or Alex. I can't think of these good questions off the top of my head. So I'm going to just make up a question that I know the answer to. Maybe. Or Chris and Alex, do y'all have a question that you'd like to ask?
We'll give it to Alex.
Alex, can you think of a question?
Yeah, I could think of one. It's going to be another Oscar question. Well, which actor from the Lord of the Rings franchise was only nominated for Academy Award?
You can go ahead and ask it one more time.
Which actor was the only one nominated for Academy Award from the Lord of the Rings trilogy?
So if you haven't won a prize, you get to select a number if you get the answer correct.
Mm-hmm.
So Red 4K says Aragorn. I forget his name.
Craig got it, but he already won one. He already won something. Craig got it. It's Ian McKellen, but you won something already, Craig, so you can't participate.
Yeah. So let's does anybody else have any other questions?
Then he messed it up.
So let's do this. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a fair way to do this. It's hard to.
Did Movie Hunter win anything?
Not that I know of.
Well, then
I got a question.
I'm about to say give it to him then, because he answered next. I mean,
Okay. So Movie Hunter did answer it correctly. Okay, so Movie Hunter 2020, you get to pick a number.
Red 4K, so I'm gonna just stop answering. Yeah, if you already won, don't answer. Like if you already won, don't answer. Even if you know the answer, don't answer, because it gives other people opportunity to answer.
Yeah. So Red 4K says I'm like Tony. I'm bad at these off the top of my head. So that's why I'm in a lot of trouble for tomorrow night.
Right. Movie Hunter says what's left.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah. So we got numbers. So I'm sorry. I'm being a very bad host.
Number 6, 2, and 12. There you go. 2, 6, 12.
Hide that.
What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
Now that movie needs a 4K.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Any of those David Fincher movies, you know.
Yeah, none of his. No, he doesn't. Me and Ken talked about that last night. There's no David Fincher's on 4K. Fight Club will be great in 4K.
So choose. So Movie Hunter 20. Okay.
12.
That's 12.
I'm sorry. He picked number 12.
Yeah.
Why do I not see that?
Yeah, I see it right now.
Oh, I see it. Okay. So number 12, your lucky day. You get to choose a Steelbook.
Nice.
Okay. So we have 4 Steelbooks left. We have Friday the 13th, Smoking Aces, Independence Day, and the Steve Austin 4 movie collection.
He's happy.
Yeah, he said, "Oh my OMG." Sorry, Celluloid. It didn't have to be just the actor, but his comment came up first before yours. I saw it on the chat. Sorry. Like I said, this type of stuff, doing giveaways and raffles is not you're not gonna please everybody with this type of stuff. That's I hate doing giveaways when it comes to my digital codes. Because when I get duplicates, I give them away. I hate doing it because I do it as random comment picker. So if you comment in the comment section, I would use the algorithm on YouTube. That's how I'll do it.
So Movie Hunter 2020, just send me a DM on my Instagram account.
Nice.
And also leave a comment down below of what you won. So let's do this. We have 19 people still watching.
Nice.
I'm trying to. I really can't just keep giving things away because I'm not going to make everybody happy. But this will definitely be some more prizes for the. This won't be my only time doing the giveaways.
Okay.
We won't do it as big as we did this time as far as the number, but I still have more things. I'm always buying stuff, so there will be other opportunities if you didn't get to win it this time. But if you did not win anything, from this, if you will leave me a comment down in the comment section saying that you would like to win a prize, then I can put you in a drawing that I can do at a later time.
Yeah, that'd be great right there. Yeah.
Give away more items at that time.
Yeah. Then you can do like another stream, and then that's when you pick the names.
This whole stream thing was a pretty much this morning thing where I just thought about doing one today since I knew that Ken wasn't doing a live stream and I knew that we would be doing the battle tomorrow, so I wanted to do something today. So I do appreciate everybody that was able to participate and to come out. I do appreciate Chris and Alex helping me out on the stream, and I'm happy that all these people got to win prizes. Please remember to put your comment below of the one, and also contact me on my Instagram account so that I can get them shipped out to you as soon as tomorrow if possible. because I am off this week for spring break. And so this is the perfect week for me to be able to do these things. But thanks again. Chris, would you like to say anything else before we close out?
I just wanted to say, Tony, this is super nice of you to do this. Congratulations on the 5,000 subs, and looking forward to having fun tomorrow with you. It'll be a blast.
Good, thank you. And Alex, anything you'd like to say?
I want to say the same thing. This is very nice for you to do this giveaway. Congratulations on 5K. Can't wait to hit that goal, because I'm still trucking along on my YouTube channel, trying to hit 2.5. That's my next goal to hit on my YouTube channel. I'm trucking away, but it's congratulations on you hitting 5K.
No, not to discourage anybody. It only took me 8 years to get to 5K.
Hey, you still working at it though. I mean, like I said, we're not doing this to get famous. We doing this to get out there, to show that we still collect this stuff. That's why we do it.
Yep.
That's why I do it. I do it so people can know that I'm out here still buying this physical media. I don't want none of this to go away.
Yeah, and as I was saying, the reason that I started my channel recently was to try to give a reference point for people that are wanting to know about 8K upscales. So, because it's a relevant question when you're going to invest $2,000 to $3,000 in a TV, or potentially want to upgrade your physical media you already have. So,
for sure.
Yeah. Well, thanks again, everybody, for joining us, and we will see you next time. See y'all later.
Thanks. Take care.